After NASCAR announced the ban of the Confederate flag last week, a noose was found Sunday in the only black driver's garage stall. Cronkite sports reporter Sam Brennan takes a look at the investigation and the latest on the flag ban.
It's been nearly 2 weeks since NASCAR made the decision to ban the Confederate flag. The news came a few days after NASCAR's only black full-time Cup driver, Darrell "Bubba" Wallace, suggested the ban during an interview on CNN.
Congratulations. This was a move that needed to happen a while ago for sure, but I was proud of the efforts by NASCAR, so hats off to them.
Late Sunday afternoon, a noose was found in Wallace's garage stall at Talladega Superspeedway. In response, NASCAR President Steve Phelps says the Birmingham FBI was notified and is carrying out an investigation.
We're going to use every effort we can to determine who has done this, whether it's a single person or multiple people.
Wallace said in a statement on Twitter he will not be deterred by the hateful act and will continue to stand for his beliefs. NASCAR's garages are only accessible to essential employees and security staff. Phelps says NASCAR doesn't want to rule out a security breach, but he thinks that it's unlikely. Phelps says justice will be served regardless of the culprit.
They will be banned from this sport for life. There is no room for this at all, and we won't tolerate it, and they won't be here.
The race, scheduled for Sunday, was moved to Monday due to weather. It's the first race NASCAR opened to a limited number of the public since the pandemic. The Confederate flag was not seen inside the track, but it was present outside the track and even above it. A plane flew over the track Sunday towing a Confederate flag with the words "Defund NASCAR." Also, fans lined up along the road outside Talladega, displaying the flag to passers-by. Prior to the race, NASCAR had not announced how it was going to enforce its Confederate flag ban.
But I've been very clear in our stance that the flag will be banned at facilities, so we're working through that.
Some challengers say that banning the Confederate flag infringes on constitutional free speech rights. But as a privately owned company, NASCAR reserves the right to make these decisions. Fans who buy tickets and enter NASCAR events submit to its rules and policies.
You know, in general, I'm a rights guy, and I like when people have rights to do what they want to do, but it's ultimately not my decision, and I support the fact that it's NASCAR's decision to make.
Adrian Brettel is a history professor at Arizona State University who has a book coming out on the Confederacy and the Civil War. He explains the flag was not the Confederacy's official flag during the Civil War. It was initially used as a battle flag of Robert E. Lee's Northern Virginia Army. But the meaning of the flag changed when the Confederacy lost the war.
So the flag, if you like, was actually a symbol of reconciliation between North and South. And the irony of irony now is that it's now a symbol of division and exclusion.
Confederate flag supporters now see it as a point of Southern-based pride. Others see it as a symbol of white supremacy, racism, and oppression. ASU Professor Emerita Angelita Reyes says she's startled by the reaction of some people who defend the flag.
With my work in Virginia, in Southern Virginia, I've had whites tell me, oh, there's some people here who don't understand that they have lost the Civil War. They're still fighting the war. And when I hear this from certain people, I get nervous.
NASCAR cited in its statement that the flag runs contrary to its commitment to being welcoming and inclusive.
I've had some people tell me, well, that flag is my heritage. Yes, it may be that person's heritage, but the flag represents racial division in America. So it's racial division, but it's also a racialized heritage.
Prior to today's race, NASCAR drivers showed their support for Bubba Wallace by joining together to push his race car to the front of the starting grid. Sam Brennan, Cronkite News.
Phoenix Raceway is set to host the NASCAR Championship race in November. It is not announced how it will enforce the ban during that weekend.